In recent years, Xpeng Motors has made significant strides in penetrating the competitive US automotive market. Their electric vehicles, known for their innovation and advanced technology, have captured the attention of consumers looking for alternatives to traditional car brands. However, the latest addition to their lineup, the Xpeng P7, has sparked debate over its value proposition. With the introduction of new variants like the P7i Wing Edition, questions have surfaced regarding whether these models truly justify their price tags. As Xpeng continues to expand its offerings, let's explore whether the P7i, particularly with its Wing Edition, lives up to expectations and stands out in the rapidly evolving electric vehicle market. The Xpeng P7i has undergone significant changes since its original design in 2019. In the fast-paced world of pure battery electric vehicles, 4 years can feel like a decade for traditional petrol-powered cars. Starting with its 2023 iteration, the P7i has received a thorough facelift, with almost everything under the skin being revamped. One of the standout upgrades is in its technology. The P7i now boasts new motors, new dampers, and an extensively updated autonomous driving system. This system, already advanced in the original P7, has been further enhanced for 2023. Notably, the addition of LiDAR on either side of the car's nose aids in distance detection, a feature that's not easily achieved with just cameras. This technological leap forward enhances the car's safety and autonomy. Moreover, the design tweaks are evident in both form and function. For instance, the rear lights have been redesigned to extend further, creating a more integrated and aesthetically pleasing look. This attention to detail signifies a refinement in the overall design of the P7i, making it more cohesive and visually appealing compared to its predecessor. In essence, the upgrades to the Xpeng P7i for 2023 go beyond mere cosmetic changes. With advancements in technology and design, the P7i represents a significant evolution in the electric vehicle market. However, the question remains, is the price tag justified by these enhancements? This is where a deeper analysis of its features, performance, and market positioning is necessary to determine if the Xpeng P7i truly offers value for money. The interior of the Xpeng P7i has seen subtle yet significant improvements. One notable change is the steering wheel, borrowed from the G9 model. While some people previously criticized it in their G9 review, it feels and looks more appropriate in the P7i, especially considering its competition with cars like the Tesla Model 3. With a starting price of $36,000, the steering wheel is quite acceptable, though perhaps less so in a car with a higher price tag. In addition to the steering wheel, there are other enhancements throughout the interior. New trim materials adorn the doors, adding a touch of luxury. A new storage compartment underneath the central tunnel provides practicality, while dual wireless charging pads cater to modern convenience. Furthermore, the storage compartment now opens from either side, improving accessibility. One intriguing detail is the fragrance system, which is almost reminiscent of jewelry. It has a sensory dimension to the driving experience. Xpeng has paid attention to the finer details, elevating the overall feel of the interior. However, it's worth noting that while the front interior has received updates, the back remains largely unchanged. This could be seen as a missed opportunity for a more comprehensive interior overhaul. Nonetheless, the improvements in the front cabin contribute to a more comfortable and refined driving experience, enhancing the overall appeal of the Xpeng P7i. Unfortunately, the Xpeng P7i's back row doesn't quite match the upgrade seen in the front cabin. Even with the driver's seat adjusted to a similar frame, the space feels somewhat cramped. Comparing it to the Tesla Model 3, there's only a marginal improvement in space, which isn't particularly noteworthy. Additionally, the presence of the floor hump further detracts from the overall practicality of the back row. In terms of space and comfort, the Xpeng P7i's back row falls short of being class-leading. The Xpeng P7i's urban autopilot system is another significant highlight of its updates. Equipped with 2 chips and LiDAR technology, the P7i can autonomously navigate through urban environments, adjusting to traffic and obstacles automatically. While it's not yet as proficient as an experienced human driver, it's similar to having a very capable intern behind the wheel. Managing expectations is crucial here. Viewing the system with a glass-half-full mindset is key. Safety is paramount, and the system prioritizes caution and conservatism. For example, even when approaching a junction with close signs, the car will reduce speed significantly to minimize risks. This cautious approach underscores the system's commitment to safety, even if it means sacrificing some efficiency. From a design perspective, it's evident that the system aims to strike a balance between capability and safety. While it might not match the prowess of a seasoned human driver, its reliability and safety-oriented features make it a promising addition to the Xpeng P7i's repertoire of features. After this particular version, Xpeng released the P7i 550, which debuted on November 6, 2023 at a starting price of 223,900 yuan, which is approximately $30,800. This new variant shares many similarities with its predecessor, the Xpeng P7i 702 version, in terms of configurations. However, the standout feature of the Xpeng P7i 550 LFP version lies in its battery technology. Unlike the previous ternary lithium battery pack, the 550 version utilizes an LFP lithium iron phosphate battery pack. This change results in a reduced battery capacity, shrinking from 86.2 kWh to 64.4 kWh. The battery supplier, Eve, is also known for supplying batteries to Dongfeng's brands like Forthing. It's worth noting that Xpeng had previously offered an LFP option for the Xpeng P7 in 2021, providing a range of 480 km with batteries from CATL. However, due to low demand among Chinese buyers, Xpeng discontinued this trim level. Now, with the introduction of the Xpeng P7i 550 version, the company aims to re-enter the LFP market. The shift to LFP technology comes with trade-offs. While the CLTC, or China Local Test Cycle range, decreases from 702 km to 550 km, the new version comes with a corresponding price decrease of 26,000 yuan, or approximately $3,600. The new Xpeng P7i brings several upgrades compared to its predecessor, enhancing both performance and technology features. Firstly, the dimensions have slightly increased, with the length now measuring 4,888 mm, making it 8 mm longer than the old model. However, the width, height, and wheelbase remain unchanged. While minor adjustments have been made to the exterior and interior, the overall design remains largely consistent with the previous version. In terms of power, the new P7i offers both two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive models. The two-wheel drive model delivers a maximum power of 203 kilowatts and a maximum torque of 440 Nm, with a 0 to 100 km/h acceleration time of 6.4 seconds and a CLTC range of 670 km to 702 km. On the other hand, the dual-motor four-wheel drive model boasts a maximum system power of 348 kilowatts and a maximum torque of 757 Nm. It accelerates from 0 to 100 km/h in just 3.9 seconds and has a CLTC range of 610 km. Both models offer impressive capabilities for fast charging. The two-wheel drive model can recharge 240 km of energy in just 10 minutes, while the four-wheel drive model can achieve 210 km of recharge in the same time frame. Additionally, both versions can charge from 10 to 80% in just 30 minutes, ensuring convenience and efficiency for users. The new P7i's exterior design remains largely unchanged, with most upgrades focused on the interior and technology aspects. Notable additions include a new interstellar green paint color option, advanced driver assistance hardware similar to the G9 model, including LiDAR and upgraded camera systems, and the adoption of the Snapdragon SA8155P chipset. Additionally, standard features like a heat pump, electric suction door, and external trunk switch further enhance the overall experience. More recently, Xpeng introduced a new variant called the P7i Wing Edition, following in the footsteps of its predecessor, the P7 Wing Edition. This new version focuses mainly on cosmetic enhancements and introduces a few new interior features. Based on the P7i 702 Max version, the P7i Wing Edition retains the same powerful specs, featuring a 276 horsepower electric motor with 440 Nm peak torque and an 86.2 kWh battery, providing an impressive range of 702 km according to CLTC standards, known for its optimistic estimates. Externally, the P7i Wing Edition remains identical to the standard P7i, with the notable addition of scissor doors, which add a touch of flair to its appearance. Additionally, this edition offers new color options, including starry purple and starry blue, along with stylish 19-inch black wheels to complement the chosen paint job. Inside the vehicle, most aspects remain unchanged. However, there are options to personalize the interior, with choices between grey or soon-to-be-available red. The seats are upholstered in luxurious Napa leather, with ventilated front seats and a heated steering wheel enhancing comfort. And moreover, a dual 50-watt air-cooled wireless charger ensures convenience, while the ambient light system supports an impressive 257 colors, allowing for customizable mood lighting. Excitingly, the P7i Wing Edition is expected to receive the latest MediaTek 5.0 system via an over-the-air update, scheduled between April and May, further enhancing its technological capabilities. To assess if this vehicle and its variants are worth the money, we need to consider the likely target customers and how well it meets their needs and budgets. For mainstream buyers in the $30,000 to $50,000 price range, the base P7i 550 LFP version could appeal with its $30,800 starting price. The 550-kilometer CLTC range and competitive acceleration are reasonable for the price point. However, some premium tech features like the fragrance system and 257-color ambient lighting system seem more like nice-to-haves that could have been omitted to reduce costs. Customers in this segment likely prioritize essentials like range, performance, charging speed, and basic creature comforts over fancy extras. From that perspective, the P7i 550's value is decent, but not outstanding compared to rivals like the Tesla Model 3. Moving up to the $36,000 P7i 702 version, the longest 670 to 702 kilometer range is noteworthy, as is the faster charging capability. But the interior remains largely unchanged from the base 550, which could disappoint for the price premium. For around $40,000, the Model 3 long range offers a more refined interior and arguably better tech and self-driving, though slightly less range than the P7i 702. So this P7i trim's value is debatable versus the competition for mainstream EV buyers. The real head-turners are the performance-oriented P7i all-wheel drive and the Wing Edition starting over at $50,000. With 0 to 100 km per hour in 3.9 seconds, the all-wheel drive will appeal to driving enthusiasts willing to spend more for thrills. The Wing scissor doors add real panache too. But these high-end trims target affluent buyers who prioritize performance, tech, and distinctiveness over just value for money. For them, the premium pricing could be justifiable to get a sleek, high-tech EV with some exotic flair. Overall, Xpeng has produced a fairly well-equipped EV lineup with the P7i series, though its value equation varies across the trims. The base 550 is probably the strongest value play for mainstream buyers prioritizing essentials, but stepping up to higher trims means paying a premium for performance and tech that may or may not be worth it, depending on customer priorities. While not a knockout value option, the P7i appears to be a respectable product that gives EV buyers some affordable and aspirational choices. Its success will hinge on whether Xpeng can continue delivering a compelling blend of features, performance, and cachet to meet the diverging needs of cost-conscious and luxury EV buyers.